Winter, what the hell is this I just heard? You failed the med school entrance exam? Oh, are you kidding me? I told you over and over again, never slack off on your prep. Do you have any idea how much I've sacrificed? How much pressure I've had to carry to make sure you had every single opportunity? And this is how you repay me? Pathetic. Absolutely disgraceful. God, I always suspected you were the disappointment of this family, but now you've proven it. You're not even smart enough to pass a damn exam. You're nothing but a useless embarrassment.
I already told you I never wanted to go to med school in the first place. So, no, I'm not heartbroken about the rejection. Not even close.
Well, maybe you're not, but I am. Do you know what it's like to hear the neighbors whisper? To see the smug look on Aunt Meredith's face when she hears Emily is thriving at the university hospital while her little sister can't even get into medical school? How do you think that makes me look? God, what kind of curse was placed on me to have you as a daughter?
Emily this, Emily that. You've made your preference very clear, Mom. You've never missed a chance to remind me I'll never measure up to her.
Because it's true. She is everything a daughter should be. Driven, elegant, obedient, respected. And you... what are you?
I'm me, and I've never wanted to be Emily. That's your fantasy, not mine.
You were born from me, and yet it feels like I've raised a stranger. Sometimes I wonder if there was a mix-up at the hospital when you were born. Maybe someone swapped you with another baby, because I can't fathom how someone as hopeless as you came from me.
You've said that before, more than once. It's not original anymore, Mom.
Excuse me?
You and I both know we did the DNA test. You insisted on it, remember? You had to know if I was really your daughter. Guess what? The test said yes. I am yours. Emily and I are both your daughters. Same blood, same DNA.
You don't have to rub that in my face.
I'm not. I'm just saying, you opened that can of worms. You couldn't accept that I was different from your golden child, so you tried to prove I wasn't yours at all. And when science confirmed the truth, you still couldn't accept it.
Oh, you talk back like some arrogant little brat. You're nothing, do you hear me? You're not even worth the air you breathe. No brains, no ambition, no future. Just a mouth that never shuts and a heart full of defiance.
Maybe that's what your parenting raised. Maybe all that pressure, all that constant comparison, all that venom, maybe that's what shaped me.
Shut up! You think you're clever now? Think you're bold, spitting back at me like that?
No, I just stopped caring about keeping quiet.
Of course you turn out like this. Unlovable, ungrateful, and unworthy. Emily's out there saving lives and making our family proud while you're here failing. Just failing. You're the definition of wasted potential. I gave you everything. Tutors, prep schools, the best resources. And still, you chose to spit on it all.
I didn't spit on anything. I tried. I worked hard. But not for you. Not anymore. I stopped living for your approval a long time ago.
Oh, don't give me that martyr act. You want to act like some misunderstood victim? No one buys that. You just weren't good enough. Simple as that.
You keep saying I'm a disappointment, but I never asked to be your legacy project. I never said I'd follow the path you laid out for me. You just assumed, because you wanted another Emily. Well, you only got one.
Don't you dare say her name in that tone. Emily is everything this family stands for. You're just a weight dragging us down.
So what now? You're finally going to say it? That you want me out?
Oh, don't be dramatic.
I'm not. I'm just asking, because I can see it in your eyes. You've already written me off, haven't you?
Fine. You want it clear? Here it is. As far as I'm concerned, Emily is my only real daughter. You're a stain on this family's name. I don't care where you go, but you're no longer welcome here. Pack your things and leave. You can take your excuses and failures with you.
I thought you'd say that. I've been preparing for this. I already found a place. I've got a job lined up. I was never planning to stay after graduation anyway.
Oh? So you do know you're a burden. At least you're aware of how pathetic you are. Good. Saves me the trouble of having to spell it out.
Don't worry. Once the graduation ceremony's over, you'll never have to see me again. You'll be free of your shame.
Perfect! In that case, consider this a permanent ban. After graduation, you are forbidden from stepping foot in this house again. You are not family anymore.
Got it. No coming back, no calls, no apologies. You've made yourself very clear.
Good. The sooner you disappear, the better.
Right. Then this is goodbye, Mom.
Well, good riddance.
You always loved the idea of a perfect daughter. Too bad you never learned how to be a mother.
What did you just say?
Nothing, just talking to myself. You can go back to bragging about Emily now. I won't be here to ruin the picture anymore.
That's right. You won't.
Winter, is it true? You're really planning to leave home after graduation?
Yeah, Emily, I figured Mom already filled you in.
She did. She called earlier this afternoon, actually. Told me, in a very cheerful tone, that I should consider moving back into the house now that your useless little sister will finally be gone. Her words, not mine.
Figures. She said it loud enough. I was in the hallway. She knew I could hear it.
Winter, what the hell is going on? I mean, I knew Mom was harsh, but this feels like it spiraled into something worse. And what about the med school entrance exam? You didn't get in, right?
Well, not exactly. The truth is, I never even applied.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I never took the exam. I let her think I did and just told her I failed. I didn't want the fight. It wasn't worth it. One of my teachers, Mr. Brady, you remember him? He understood the situation with Mom and Dad, and he helped me cover my tracks. He made sure everything looked legit.
That's a bold move, Winter. You faked failing med school just to avoid another fight with Mom?
I just didn't want to spend another year being shredded every day over a dream that wasn't mine. She wanted it, not me. And the more I tried to fit into that box, the smaller I felt. So yeah, I stopped pretending.
God, I wish you told me sooner.
What would you have done? Tried to talk me out of it?
Honestly, I don't know. But maybe I could have told you how proud I am. I always knew you weren't going to be another version of me. You've always had your own rhythm, your own way of seeing the world. I admired that more than I ever said.
Well, thanks. That means something coming from you.
So what now? After graduation, where are you headed?
I already got that covered. I've got a place to stay, my own little apartment. Nothing fancy. Uncle Matt offered me a spot at his office doing admin work and field support. It's not glamorous, but it's stable. Once I save up enough, I'm enrolling in that design program I had my eye on.
The one you mentioned last summer? Fashion and textiles?
Exactly. I want to create something, not just stitch together someone else's life plan.
God, I can't believe you managed all of this behind the scenes. How long have you been planning it?
Since last year. After Mom screamed at me in front of the neighbors over that one B on my report card, I realized nothing would ever be good enough unless it was exactly what she wanted. So I stopped trying to win her version of love.
I'm sorry you had to carry all that by yourself. I was so caught up in school and rotations that I didn't see how bad things had gotten at home.
It's okay. I never blamed you. You were fighting your own war to keep her approval. You just happened to win it.
That's not how it felt. It always came with conditions. One wrong move and I'd be in her line of fire too.
You ever think maybe she only knew how to love conditionally?
All the time. But that's not how love is supposed to work, is it?
No. But sometimes you only realize that once you've gone without it long enough.
You really don't want me to help with the tuition? I have some savings and I can...
No, as tempting as that is. Emily, you know how you are when you start helping. You'd pay one bill and then suddenly I'd be living in your guest room with you paying for groceries and clothing and calling it just sister stuff.
Is it my fault I'm a bit of a mother hen?
It's not a bad thing. It's just, I want this next chapter to be mine, mistakes and all. I need to know that I can do it, without leaning on you or waiting for someone to catch me.
All right, I get it. But promise me something, okay?
What's that?
If you ever feel like you're falling, really falling, call me. Even if it's in the middle of the night, even if it's just to yell or cry or say you screwed up, promise me you won't do the hard stuff alone.
I promise. I might be stubborn, but I'm not stupid.
I just want you to know you're not alone. You never were. Not even when Mom made you feel like you were.
Thanks. I mean that. You've always been the one who saw me, even if you didn't always know what to do with it.
Winter, you're not seriously thinking of coming back here, are you? You remember what I said, don't you? Once your graduation ceremony is over, you are not to set foot in this house again. I meant it.
Seriously? You're still on about that?
I'm only reminding you because I don't want you pretending to forget. A promise is a promise. Even a failure like you should be able to grasp that much.
Wow, you really think I'd try to come back? That I'd want to? Relax, Mom, I'm already at my new place.
What?
You heard me, I moved in already. Check my room if you don't believe me.
Your room?
Yeah, take a look.
What in the... It's empty. Everything's gone, completely cleared out. When did this even happen?
Yesterday, while you were out doing whatever it is you do from morning until night.
You mean you moved everything without saying a word?
Well, I wasn't exactly planning on doing it in secret. I figured you'd notice at some point. But you were out all day. Again. So I just got it done.
So you were serious. You're actually leaving. Just like that.
Like I said, already left. And I didn't need a dramatic exit or a suitcase at the door for it to count. This has been coming for a long time. You just didn't see it because you were too busy comparing me to Emily, criticizing every breath I took, and acting like I was some defective part you couldn't return.
Watch your tone.
Why? Afraid it'll finally match yours?
You really have no shame, do you?
I have exactly as much as you taught me. So maybe take that as a parenting review.
Don't be a smartass with me. Anyway, good luck out there, wherever you are. You're going to need it. Winter? Winter, is that really you? Oh my God, it's been 7 years! Hey! Wait, Winter, just a second. Oh, please. Say something. It's your mother.
Ugh, damn it, I forgot to block this number.
Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried I'd never be able to reach you again. I can't believe it's really you. You have no idea how shocked I was to hear your name again. And in the news, no less.
What are you talking about?
Oh, one of the neighbors. Can you believe it? They went to a book signing. And there they were, chatting with this charming author, only to realize it was you. You, Winter, my own daughter.
Right. So that's how this got back to you? Figures.
Why didn't you tell me sooner? You let your own mother find out from a stranger. I was stunned, utterly stunned. And now your book's being adapted into a TV drama. Oh, that's incredible. Really, I can't even begin to describe how proud I am. You've done so well for yourself, so well.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. You said mother, but as far as I remember, I haven't had one of those in years.
What?
7 years ago, you disowned me. You told me not to come back. You made it clear I was dead to you. So forgive me if I don't quite know who you are anymore.
Oh, come on now, don't be ridiculous. That was such a long time ago. I was forced to say those things. You were floundering back then, completely useless. I had no choice but to push you out. It was motherly love, that's all. You've heard the saying, right? Spare the rod, spoil the child. Or the one about tossing your child into the ravine so they learn to climb. It was that kind of wisdom.
Wow, education through abandonment. That's a new one.
And look, it worked. You flourished, didn't you? 7 years later, you're successful, talented, and financially independent. Clearly, my methods were sound.
You really don't hear yourself, do you? You've got self-serving delusion down to an art form.
Excuse me?
If this were one of my books, you'd be cast as the antagonist in a heartbeat.
Antagonist?
Actually, scratch that. You are the antagonist, just not a fictional one.
I don't know what you're talking about, but that's not the point right now. The reason I reached out, I need to ask you something.
No.
What?
You heard me. Absolutely not.
But I haven't even...
I don't care. Whatever it is, the answer's no. You don't get to disown someone, then waltz back into their life when it's convenient.
Winter, please. Listen to me. I'm giving you a second chance here. You're welcome to come back home.
Excuse me?
That's right. We can just forget the past. Pretend none of it ever happened. You can live here again with me. I mean, you're a writer, right? You can work from anywhere. Why not do it from here?
Right. Because Emily's no longer sending you money?
What?
Dad divorced you over your mountain of debt about a year ago. Your part-time job barely covers your bills. But your spending habits didn't change, so your debt ballooned even more. Then, when you reached out to Emily for help, you found out she'd gone overseas. Doctors Without Borders, remember?
How do you...
Because Emily and I still talk occasionally. And because I was actually listening when she told me her dream was always to work abroad, help people directly. Not stay here as your cash machine.
But I thought she got that job for me, to take care of me in my old age.
You seriously believed that? You never stop, do you? Everything revolves around you. It's amazing, really.
Winter, please. I have no one else left. You're the only one who can help me now. Live with me again, please. I'm begging you.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
But why?
Because I'm already living with my in-laws.
Wait, what?
I'm married.
You're married?
Yep, got hitched a couple years ago. Lovely guy. Supportive, kind, emotionally mature. A rare breed, I know.
And his parents? In-laws?
They're wonderful. Warm, grounded. They treat me like their own daughter. Not like a second-rate Emily knockoff. You know what they said to me when I first met them? You don't have to prove anything to us. We're just happy you're here. Imagine that. Unconditional acceptance. Something I literally never got from you.
You're being unfair.
No, I'm being honest. You just don't like how that feels. Let me put it this way. You're the reason I thought love had to be earned through suffering. Took me years to unlearn that.
Winter.
You keep using my name like it means something to you, but for 7 years, it didn't. And now that you're drowning, suddenly it does? That's not love. That's desperation.
I made mistakes, okay? Everyone does.
You didn't make a mistake. You made a choice. A clear, conscious choice to push your daughter out when she was at her lowest. And now that she's risen on her own, you want to hitch a ride back up. But I don't owe you a damn thing.
Please, I've lost everything.
Maybe it's time you sit with that. Actually feel what it's like to have nothing. Because only then will you understand what you put me through.
Winter, wait, just hear me out.
No, I'm done hearing you out. You had your chance, years of chances, and all you ever did was blame, criticize, or manipulate.
I just want to be part of your life again.
You had that option once. You burned it. Now live with the ashes.
You're being cruel.
No, I'm being free.
Winter, please.
Goodbye, Mother. For real this time. It was clear my former mother hadn't read the novel I wrote, despite proudly claiming to everyone that she was the mother of a best-selling author. What she didn't realize was that the book was deeply autobiographical and being adapted into a TV drama titled The Poisonous Mother. A few months later, the series aired. She hadn't read the book, but she definitely watched the show and was horrified. The story laid bare every cruel thing she'd ever done, framed plainly as nonfiction. Soon after, whispers began around her neighborhood. People put the pieces together. Embarrassed and overwhelmed, she vanished. Rumor has it she was also being chased by debt collectors, but I didn't ask. We've been estranged for years, and I have no intention of reconnecting. Let her run from the truth if she wants. The story is mine now. And for once, the world finally sees what I lived through. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.